there's certainly tension between Joe Coffey and the Primate. And I tell you, that's a match I'd like to see. That is two big brutes just battling it out.
Tension, you say?
Yeah, tension.
Well, after what you did to our game of Monopoly last week, I've come back with a new one.
Are you kidding me? What about if I say a word that you can't find a board game for? Then what are you going to do?
Beat the living crap out you, Simon.
Would just attack me because you couldn't find a board game?
Yep.
You're a joke. You're a joke. You should be focusing on Joe Coffey and the Primate. That would be a brutal match, and you're worried about a board game.
No, I'm worried about my truncheon. Where have you put my truncheon?
You broke your
I need
truncheon.
my truncheon with the Primate about.
You broke your truncheon. It's not going to help you against either of them.
It will.
I tell you what else it won't.
Whoa, wait, is it?
Why are people helping you out?
Because I'm the king.
That's your servant over there, is it?
Yep, my servant Jimmy.
I tell you what you will need that for. It's time for the main event. It's time to see Rampage in action for the first time against Noam Dar.
It could be the last one.
It could be the last. If he uses that pile driver, he's gone. That's it. He's out. And also, it could be the end for Noam Dar. If he breaks his neck, he's out. He's out. He's gone. That's what you should be worried about. Not your board games and not your fake truncheon.
You just hurt my feelings there, haven't you?
Well, Rampage is going to do more than that. It's the main event of episode 2 of WCPW Loaded.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening and is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Adam Blompier, weighing at 253 pounds from Leeds. This is Rampage!
200 dogs worth of power. Like a horse that kicks really, really hard. You know, Miller, I once saw him kick the poo out of the wind. This is Rampage. What have you got to say about that?
Well, I've got many questions about why you're watching him in his time off. But aside from that, I've got a lot to say about Rampage, specifically that he is one of the most dangerous individuals on this entire roster. We saw that last week when he broke a man's neck. He broke a man's neck.
He should have had his pile driver protector on then, shouldn't he?
Oh, don't
Silly
don't
security
belittle
guard.
the man. He did a move that's now banned. And Adam Blompier outside there, encouraging the man to do even more. Encouraging him to use a maneuver that has already seriously injured somebody.
Well, you know why? It's because he is a smart ass.
Well, that may be the case, but still, it's our main event of the evening, and I'm worried what Rampage has planned for this match. I hope he's heeded Adam Pachiti's warning about the banning of the
Parmesan.
Don't do it. Don't do this. This is not the time or the place. A man almost got killed last week. I don't want to see it again.
And introducing his opponent, weighing at 135 pounds, from Tel Aviv, Israel, he is the Israeli icon, Noam Dar!
A man who's now starring WWE's Cruiserweight Classic. It's Noam Dar, who's going one-on-one with Rampage.
In a WCPW ring.
In a WCPW
Another big
ring.
name. How have we done this, eh?
Well, we pulled out all the stops. That's what we do. That's why us two are on commentary, because all the stops have been pulled out. Now, don't get me wrong, Noam Dar has fought all across the world. He's a superstar. That is why he's in the Cruiserweight Classic. But there are few men you can come up against that are as intimidating or as threatening as Rampage. Noam Dar's going to have to be quick, he's going to have to be fast, and he's going to have to make sure he doesn't get clocked with anything. And if Adam on the outside gets any bad thoughts in Rampage's head, this match is going to have a horrific finish.
One thing I've noticed straight away though, Miller, is the lack of the pile driver protector on Noam Dar's head. Where is it?
Well, he's going to need something.
Is he not watching what we're saying here?
I don't think Noam Dar cares about us, no. just
should. Especially when my patented pile driver protector's been on show.
You haven't patented the pile driver protector.
Just have that.
You've not taken it to the patent office.
I'll do it in the morning.
Well, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what's going to go down. And remember, as much as you keep your eye on the two men in the ring, see what Blampier's doing on the outside.
I'll tell you what though, Miller. There's a big size difference here, isn't there? Just a bit.
There is, and that's why Noam Dar has to use his pace. We said that with a few competitors tonight, but in this match maybe more so than any of them. Noam Dar cannot let Rampage dictate how this match goes. He's got to stay on top of him, he's got to be quick, and he's got to try and wear him out. It's as simple as that. He's got to try and make Rampage use all his energy up, so he's not the force he's going to be if he's in control. Oh, this is not good already.
Get the announcer as well. Why not, Rampage? Why not?
Standing in the way. Standing, I don't know if that's a smart move or not.
Is it brave or is it stupid?
Well, that's a very good point. I don't know if anybody wants to stand in the way of Rampage. He's already ticked off. The last thing you want to do is tick him off even more. But he's not a happy man. Look at Blampie on the outside, winding him up.
What is he wearing there? The blazer, the t-shirt, the jeans, the trainers, just doesn't match.
I don't think you need to be worried about his fashion choice. I think you need to be worried about what his intent is. And his intent is bad. He doesn't care. Rampage and him together do not care. They want to run through the entire roster and leave them all in a bloody mess. We'll have nobody left.
That'll be a problem, won't it?
Yeah, it'll be you and I having to come up with more of your weird phrases about Rampage and pooing in the wind or whatever it is.
I've got more. Did you know that his favourite thing is to look directly into the sun, eat macaroons and drink your spinal fluid? Did you know that?
Well, I hope I knew that because it's my spinal fluid. Unfortunately, I didn't, so now I have more questions than answers.
How's your spine, Miller?
It hurts. It's very painful. Now I know why. Rampage is just stalking Noam Dar. The two lock up. I'm not sure how this benefits Noam Dar at all. The power of Rampage just shining through straight away, throws the man into the corner of these and gives him a slap. Gives him a slap because that's the kind of individual that he is.
I'll tell you what, if I was the size of Rampage, I'd be slapping folk left, right and centre. No qualms.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if he ever slaps you if you feel the same way.
He wouldn't slap me, I told you before, we're tight.
He'd knock that crown right off your head.
You know, he'd wear it, take a picture and give it back.
I don't know. In the corner again. He slaps him twice. Rampage is just, since debuting last week, is just, I don't even have the words for how disrespectful the man has been. And I'd like to question, is it Rampage or is it that man on the outside that seems to be pulling a lot of the strings? There's a lot of questions still to be answered here.
Ripped his arm out the socket.
I think that is something that Rampage could probably do as well. I wouldn't put it past him.
And then he'd drink the socket fluid. If indeed there is any socket fluid.
Maybe he's drunk it.
I'm not a doctor, I don't know.
Thank goodness you're not a doctor, that's all I'm going to say. If you were my doctor, I'd ask for a referral and a second opinion. Noam Dar working that arm now. It's a smart strategy by Dar. He can take out each of Rampage's limbs. It's going to render him pretty much useless. Oh, wait, no way. Don't. Noam Dar knew it was coming. Wraps him up. Rampage, he senses it too. He went for that damn pile driver, King.
Who can blame him? It works.
It's illegal now in this organisation.
I tell you what, I sort of hope that Rampage does it just to see what happens, because I can't see anyone telling him to go away. Will he go away? No, he won't.
Look, Adam Pacitti may not be an active wrestler, but his authority has to be listened to.
Who's Adam Pacitti?
Parmesan.
Adam Parmesan, correct.
Oh, takes the legs out. Noam Dar with a great strategy here. Take the big man to the ground, and on the ground, he's not as strong. He loses his base. Keeping an eye on things, as always.
Star Wars channel in here. tell you what my favourite episode is. My favourite Star Wars film. Episode 2, The Phantom Menace. The best one with Jar Jar Binks in it.
Episode 2 was Attack of the Clones.
No!
It definitely was.
Jar Jar Binks is the greatest Star Wars character ever. You know why it's the best one? 'Cause it's the only one I've ever seen.
Well,
Don't like Star Wars.
that's fine. I'm not going to get on your case for not liking Star Wars. I am going to get on your case. Big kick to the legs of Rampage there as Dar continues to try and take out the vertical base of the big man. And I'm not going to get you on case for not liking. You don't have to watch Star Wars if you don't want to. But you do need to get the titles right. Attack of the Clones is the second one.
Best of
Oh, look at that. You see that? Blompier on the outside distracted Dar, and he gets thrown into the security barrier for his trouble.
Blompier watches a lot of wrestling. Blompier has seen managers during wrestling matches. He knows what he's doing out there, this Blompier.
Well, he knows what he's doing.
I might disagree with his blazer and t-shirt combination.
It's a clubbing blow from Rampage. Imagine that meat of a forearm just smacking you down across the back. And he's got more evil intent. He drops the leg across the neck. This is all because he may have been watching managers, but he's been watching, like your friend, Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's who he's been watching. People like that would cause distractions and that nonsense.
Well, what did they say about the Brain? What did they say about him?
There's lots of things about him. Sure.
The best manager of all time.
Well, that is
what
true.
they say.
That is very, very
If
true.
you're going to learn from someone, learn from the best, I say.
Well,
Looks like Blompier's done that.
doesn't mean
Credit where it's due.
doesn't mean that him being on the outside of the suplex from Rampage is a good thing. With a cover, 2 count, Dar stays in it for now. I don't think this. I'm worried where this match is going. Blompier doesn't seem to have any remorse for anyone or anything, and the same goes for Rampage.
He was screwed out of the WhatCulture Heavyweight Championship. Pacitti blindsided him with that briefcase. Of course, he's got no remorse. If I cared about a pathetic cardboard championship, which was once a box that an office chair arrived in, I'd have no remorse either. But the fact is, I've got a life and a kingdom and a lot of money.
So you don't care about it?
Nah, not one bit.
Well, we'll see when your kingdom falls. Then we'll see what you care about.
I might do now with Brexit and everything. Jesus Christ.
Fans letting Adam Blompier know what they think about him. Doesn't faze Rampage at all.
What we're saying, he's a banker.
I think they're saying he's a banker, yes. And they don't like bankers.
Won't be a drink at ringside there.
Coffee.
A Yazoo.
Hey, look, chocolate milk is a delicious treat. Everyone likes a chocolate milk every now and then. Big clubbing back of the arm to the back of Noam Dar's head. This is completely in Rampage's hands now. He's slowed the pace right down. He's wearing out Noam Dar, not letting him get to the ropes or use his agility with a cover. 1, 2. Dar maybe foolishly stays in it. As Rampage looks set to continue as a song. Look up again, Blompier on the outside, just shouting at the referee, making himself known, making himself a nuisance.
Put the Yazoo down, Blompier.
It's not looking good for Noam Dar at the moment. Rampage just picks him up, suplexes him down. Rampage knows he's in control here.
That's right, Rampage. Money talks. Them ducats have been flying between the pair.
Dar staying in it again. I'm not sure if that's the smartest decision right now. I'm not ever saying that Noam Dar should take a fall. But it's just...
Even though this is clearly a David versus Goliath battle, I think you're underselling Mr. Noam Dar a bit there.
Not underselling Noam Dar. I'm letting people know that right now, Rampage is a remorseless beast.
Rampage, TNA British Boot Camp contender.
He was.
Noam Dar, TNA British Boot Camp contender.
That's true. They both were. They both had great showings on that
Rampage once appeared in the rebooted ECW. Easy for me to say, of course.
That's true too.
Noam Dar's in the WWE Cruiserweight Classic. They've both got similar experiences,
They
even
have.
though
Oh, he takes his leg now.
Rampage has got a good 10 years more experience in the ring in general.
Look, I'm not saying that...
Noam Dar has the exuberance of youth. He is fearless.
He is fearless, and he does have age on his side. I'm not saying that either of these men aren't top of their class. But Rampage is a monster. And he just got kicked in the head, but that's how you take a monster down. You run into the ropes and you kick him in the head. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Rampage won't stay down. Noam Dar thought he had something. You got to stay on him though, Dar. Stay on him. Don't let the big man get back up. Especially not with that. Walrus on the outside.
Walrus?
Walrus. I'm going with Walrus. Rampage. Dar continues to work that leg though. Calling for something. Going to the top rope. Misses.
The coup de grace misses.
Oh, and he just gets annihilated in the corner by, again, the power and the sheer size of Rampage. Just slaps him for good measure once more. Gives him a chop. And again. What was that? I'm not surprised that hurt your voice. Sound like Michael Jackson. The quickness of Dar. Goes underneath Rampage's leg. Big uppercut. Phases the big man. Rolls out the way. Gets nailed by a giant boot by a giant man. Both men down. Referee administering the 10 count.
God, look at these Sunderland smokes. I know we're in Newcastle, but they've obviously got the Metro counting one number higher than that. Trying to put him off.
I don't think it's going to make a difference. Both men slowly stirring to their feet to beat the 10 count. Just aggressive strikes over and over again to the head of Dar. And again, Dar returns with shots to the knee. He's weak on that left leg. Dar knows it. He's targeting it. He just gives him a headbutt. He can't fight, but it returns the favour. This match is just...
Like Scrappy Doo, isn't he?
He better be like Scrappy Doo. Oh, takes a big hard shot. And another one. Oh, I was about to say Rampage feeling the effects, but he just kicks Noam Dar in the head. Noam Dar probably has no idea where he is. But he returns with a big boot of his own.
How did he get his foot that high?
Got him in some form of... I think he's got his ankle. I think it's the bad leg of Rampage. Well, look at Blompier get on the ropes. Blompier straight away distracting the referee as soon as he knows his man's in trouble. Now Dar breaks the hold because he can see what's happening. The man is a menace. What did I tell you?
He's good.
Well, he is good for Rampage. I'm not sure he's good for this match. Rampage takes advantage of the giant spine buster. That could be all. That could be all. 1, 2, 3. Oh. How Noam Dar kicked out of that, I will never, never know.
He's just told him to go for the pie driver, Miller.
Are you kidding me, Blompier? Are you kidding me after what happened last week? Why does this man have no remorse?
Do it!
You cannot.
What's Adam Parmesan going to do?
Fire him. That's what he'll do. He'll fire Rampage.
And Rampage will come back?
We don't need to see this. We do not need to see this. Someone get out there and do something about this. Someone... Oh, Dino's gonna come. He rolls him up. 1, 2. Rampage kicks out. No, not again. Not again. Don't. He hits with a power bomb. Sit down power bomb. 2, 3. That's it. Out of nowhere. Sit down power bomb. Rampage. Thankfully, we didn't see the pile driver, but still, that was a brutal match.
Shame, wasn't it, really?
A shame?
I was looking forward to a bit of pile driver.
I know you were. I know you were because you're a sick man with sick intentions.
And a pile driver protector helmet.
I hate that helmet. And one day you're going to realise it doesn't do anything. Thankfully we didn't see it. Thankfully Rampage, I mean, he may have seen sense. Blompier seems beside himself because he didn't see a pile driver. Maybe there's more to Rampage than we first thought. But his man on the outside seems beside himself. that his wrestler didn't listen to his instructions. I'm not sure how clever that is by Adam.
He's clapping now. What's wrong with him?
He better clap. He doesn't want to get on the wrong side.
Oh, good lord. There's one man I'd like to see Rampage pile drive. I don't think he could.
Well, he'll try, and that's bad enough.
For God's sake.
It's all the men involved in the WCPW title picture, which will be resolved in a few weeks' time. Two big men are about to pummel each other, probably close to death, if I'm completely honest with you.
Look at the jobber and Blobby at ringside.
Everyone's going at it. You got Adam, you got Jack, you got Big Damon, you got Rampage. We've run out of time as the two big men go off it. We'll see you next week on WCPW Loaded.